Welcome to Millwood Outdoors. I'm Jeff, and thanks for watching today. In today's video, it's not quite 6 a.m., and me and my lovely wife Cindy and my sister-in-law are headed to Dyersville, Iowa to attend the National Farm Toy Show. The National Farm Toy Show is the largest farm toy collecting show in the United States. Dyersville, Iowa, it was the home to the Toy Company that makes a lot of the die-cast farm toys, if you've ever played with those when you were a kid. The company's been bought and sold a couple of times, so it doesn't go by the name anymore. It was called when it was founded, and named for the last name of the family that founded it. So let's get going. Well, we made it to Dyersville, Iowa. We are at the Commercial Club Park, which is a place which is another one of the locations where they have the toy show. I wouldn't call it the epicenter of the National Farm Toy Show. That would be the Beckman High School and the National Farm Toy Museum. But the Commercial Club Park has a building with some vendors in, and they have a lot of outside vendors. And originally the plan was to come down here and look at the outside vendors today. But you can see the outside vendors, it's kind of a ghost town. There's two vendors out here, and one of them is picking up. There's some bad weather that's supposed to come in today at noon, and so all of the vendors picked up yesterday and headed home. So instead of looking at outside vendors and toys and other things for sale, we're going to go watch the micro mini tractor pull. What is a micro mini tractor pull? Well, basically the tractors are based on the die-cast toy tractors. They're different now. They have their own chassis, but back in like 1980, so that would be like 40 years ago, I remember hearing about these and seeing them. And basically you would take a Ertl die-cast toy tractor and you would cut the back wheel, the rear wheels out. Basically you'd be like cutting out the tractor transmission. And then you would fit that with a gearbox that had a series of reduction gears, and you'd hook all that up to a Cox model airplane engine, basically. And then you pull a weight sled, just like the big tractors, only smaller.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. That was we're getting started here in the 3-pound pro stock class. 5-pound pro stock class, I'm sorry. We got 125 pounds in the sled, and the sled weighs about 60 pounds. For a 5-pound tractor with rubber tires. A little bit of engine in it, a .07 cubic inch engine, which is pushing that size of your piston. And a lot of these engines will turn 50,000 RPM. So we'll see. DYERSVILLE from Kentucky.
And what you'll notice here is that these are not remote controlled, and there are a lot of remote controlled tractor pulls out on YouTube, but these are not. So these use a U-shaped piece of plexiglass with a wood handle on called a guide-all. And they use this U-shaped piece of plastic to guide the tractor down the track. So a little bit different than remote control, but actually it's pretty exciting as you'll see here.
That was Jay Rose from South St. Paul, Minnesota with a really fine pull there. Good job, Jay. That was Steve Gryle from Waterford, Wisconsin. He was right in there, looks like, for second place. Good run, Steve. That was Frank Andrew from Collins, Iowa. He's right down in there too.
So the sled is just like a regular full-size tractor pull sled. And if you look real close, you'll see at the beginning, before the tractor starts to pull the sled, you'll see that the skid pan is actually up in the air in the back, and so the skid pan is only touching at the front. And then as the sled goes down the track, that skid plate drops, so the whole skid plate is on the track. And that's just basically what the big sleds are doing in a full-size tractor pull. So
Bill Vert from Farmville, Iowa. Bill's been pulling a long time.
And I should mention something about the track. So the track is wood, it's not dirt. And maybe I'm wrong here, but it kind of looks a lot like a bowling alley. And it looks like it's got a pretty good polyurethane finish on it or something like that. And when they get done pulling, they wipe it down pretty carefully, probably to get any oil that might have come off the tractor. And that's about it. Classes, they're pulling in 5-pound Pro Stock is the first class, followed by 2-wheel drive trucks, and then 5-pound Super Stock after that. So if you've never seen anything like this before, I think you'll enjoy it.
That was Frank Andrew from Collins, Iowa.
much, I think, Jim.
Didn't beat Eric though.
Not today.
Bring her back. Tighten her up a little bit. They're white there. I gotta talk to you now.
This is Ed Wood from Charleston, Missouri. Nope.
Yeah, don't burn her up. Don't slow her down. Potential.
Wisconsin. Good job, Sandy. I think she's our only female competitor here today.
Close, only counts.
Bill Vogt from Farmville, Iowa. Good job, Bill. Bill's our oldest competitor. Good title to have.
I don't want to tell him that kind of stuff. Cheap shot, would it?
Young and hard, though.
That's all that matters.
Yes, he is.
Here you go, Bill.
That was Rob Heinrich from Wellsburg, Iowa. He was getting close. I don't think he quite made her, but he was getting close. Motor was warm the second time, run better. Now we have 2 tractors and a full pole. We're gonna have a pull off here. We're gonna add weight. Myself, Jim Adams, I'm from Waukee, and the other person's Eric Rasmussen from Wisconsin, and we're fixing to have a pull off.
Put the end of that pole off.
Yeah. That's too bad. You like to see them both have a shot at it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a 42 by 28. So. Okay.
I was trying to figure out how to stop
Yep.
that choke.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh, good.
No full poles. We had 190 pounds in the sled. 5th place goes to Frank Andrew, just pole. 4th place goes to myself, Jim Adams, with my other truck. 3rd place goes to Bill Vogt from Farmville, Iowa. Second place goes to Steve Grau from Waterford, Wisconsin. First place goes to myself, Jim Adams. I'm from Milwaukee. Thank you very much. Now we'll be going on to the 5-pound super stock. We'll probably leave the sled. Yeah, we'll leave the sled. Yeah. See what happens. Make a full pull, Steve? Yep. All right. Full pull. Way to go, Steve. We're going to have a pull off.
Well, thanks for sticking around till the end. That 5-pound super stock class, that was pretty crazy. I thought one of those tractors was going to come right off the table onto the floor. I forgot to mention, so that pull is also at the Commercial Club Park where we were. There's one building that has toys for sale, and then the other building has this micro mini pull going on. I didn't stick around for the whole thing. So what you got to see here today was the 5-pound Pro Stock, the 2-wheel drive truck, and the 5-pound Super Stock. They also pulled a 3-pound Pro Stock class, a 4x4 truck class, an unlimited, and then a semi truck class. And they were pulling 400 pounds in the unlimited and the semi class. It's hard to believe that that those little tractors can pull that much weight. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to put some links to some other videos. Beer Money Pulling Team was there the day before I was, and they shot some video, and I'm going to put some links to that. So if you want to see more of this action, check out Beer Money Pulling Team. Once again, thanks for watching, and spend some time outdoors.